Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
On the ocean, it's been a little while. In fact, it's been a few weeks since you've set out. You took the church's boat and you rowed it through the Free Isles and towards the actual country of Tannhauser. It's outside your usual waters, but you've been operating outside your usual waters for a bit now, what with that trip to Freeark. And maybe it's the sea madness kicking in, or maybe it's sticking in a small constrained area for a long period of time, but
which again, sea madness.
Sea madness, yeah. The rest of your crew, Gregor, has started to insist that they are pirates, and they started to dress up the actual skeleton crew in various pirate regalia as a way of passing the time.
Oh, that's fun.
And you're finding it difficult to get into the spirit of things. So you've been hanging out inside for the last probably hour or so as the ship rocks back and forth, and loud and incoherent sea shanties are flung about like egg hauling songs.
Gregor he looks like he's sitting at the table, but he's actually in horse stance, bracing against the waves as they rock the ship.
Amazing. It's really good for your quads.
It's so good for your quads, though. Gregor, how much training have you been doing lately?
Gregor's quads are fucking busting out of his boots. Massive.
How high are his boots? They're not even quads anymore. They're like quints at this point.
Nice.
Quinticeps.
Yeah, Gregor has nonstop been training. There are grooves on this ground of like handprints where he's been doing push-ups. There's grooves of butt prints where he's been doing sit-ups, and quad prints where he's been quadding.
Here's the backflip marks on this side of the room. And in the middle of your exercise, you hear the door crack open, and you can tell because the pirate shanties get louder for a second, and then it quickly dies back down as someone enters the room with you.
Gregor, I see you haven't sat in 2 weeks.
Absolutely not. Gotta be tip-top. Gotta be the best.
You know, that's how you get shin splints.
Shin splints? Are those, like, splints that will make my shins better?
No, it's quite the opposite, actually.
Is that an invention you've come up with?
No, I would never invent something so awful.
Not interested, then.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I feel like I'm ready for action. I'm ready for anything. I feel like I'm awake, and I've been awake, and I don't remember what sleeping feels like anymore. That's how dedicated I am to being ready. Are you ready, Harlock?
Harlock kind of listens to that, and she just looks down and sighs.
Gregor's eyes flutter.
I'm always ready, Gregor. I just
what was that? I just took a micro
sleep. Yeah,
no.
I do that too. You're becoming me.
No. It was alertness was still maintained.
Of course.
What?
Nobody understands this better than me. Listen, Gregor, and I know this is going to sound strange coming from me, but I don't know if you're handling this in the most healthy way.
Handling what? Handling, like, glaive handling skills? because mine are most healthy. Unless you're my opponent, in which case they're most deadly. Here, I can show you. Gregor stands completely still as he falls into a micro rest period.
Oh my god, what happened, man? Harlock like rushes over to catch you, but you catch yourself before you fall over. Yeah. I didn't want this for you. I feel like you deserve better than all this.
What are you talking about? I love it here. This is fine. And it's great. Everything's great and it's taking me here.
Yes. You seem to have made yourself very comfortable with all the grooves in the wood.
Yeah, the wood is a little weak. I've been breaking it a lot recently.
No, this is the best wood that you can find, but you sure have been breaking it. Listen, I just don't want you to get too carried away. What am I saying? You've been carried to and from and back and over. I just feel like, maybe take a nap or something. I'll keep watch. You can trust me to keep watch, right?
Of course. Not that I need to take a nap or anything.
I know, you don't need to, but
What if I go to sleep and something happens? See? That's the thing. You have to stay awake so you can stay vigilant forever.
Okay, how do I say this? I have a very secret training that I intend to do, but I can't have anybody on the ship awake for it. So for me to reach my maximum potential, I'm going to need you to go to sleep.
You have even more potential than you have now?
I do, but that's why I need to go to these extremes, which includes everybody on the ship being asleep, including you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Gregor, like I said, so I've been testing out this new arm that I have.
Uh-huh.
And
it's
just like I said, I need everybody to be asleep because I'd be really embarrassed if somebody saw it malfunction. It's been on the fritz lately.
Well, I guess I could use that time to practice my sleep punching.
That's a great idea. You never know what enemies in Tannhauser are going to come at you in your sleep.
Exactly.
You can't have a weak spot there.
Okay, I need you to roll me up in this carpet or else I'm liable to break through the wall again.
I will roll you up in this carpet, I will fix you a hot cocoa, and I will put you to sleep myself.
This is wonderful. Practice your dream foo, Gregor.
You roll Gregor up in the carpet, and the second that you do, he is out like a light.
A fighty light.
A fighty, yeah, no, the carpet twitches like a lot, like it writhes.
And Harlock is going to just sit down in the chair that he was in and just look down at him, sitting cross-legged, like, so far so bad.
Door suddenly is thrown open for a second. Yarhar and Fiddlety Do! Oh, Gregor's out. Did you karate? Did you karate chop him in the neck? Idiot has a fake mustache and fucking pirate hat on.
No, thankfully didn't have to. I'm pretty sure that if I would have karate chopped him in the neck, it would have broken my arm.
Yeah, his neck's been real strong these days.
I saw him pulling ropes with it.
Idiot looks back at him. He doing okay?
No.
Oh, how so?
Well,
Violent thrashing.
I believe I've been through this stage of grief, and I think I'd call it
training stage.
Well, it is the training stage, and it was similar for me, but it's much more the denial stage.
Oh.
I think it's the denial that he doesn't have control over his situations at the moment.
Oh my god. You are far more emotionally intelligent than I gave you credit for.
Don't say that. So I've been feeling this feeling. I didn't feel those before, and it's in the pit of my stomach, and I really don't like it, and I'm trying to fix it, but it's getting worse.
Oh, is it like regret or responsibility or any of those other annoying ones?
I think it's all of them.
Ooh, that is rough. Well, I can help with that, probably. I'm good at blowing off my regrets.
You can
and
shut it
never
off?
confronting them. No, I just never confront them. I run and I run and I run and I run forever and I never stop.
Holy
That's
shit!
a problem. I can only run so far and I can't swim.
Yeah, that's a good point. It sounds like you'll have to confront them at some point.
I guess for Gregor's sake, that would be for the best.
Maybe you should be training too, but like emotionally lifting weights and stuff. Like reading books and crying, and getting in touch with yourself.
Crying.
Okay, we can work our way up to that.
Somewhere far away, Marcus is getting choked up, and he's not sure why.
He's in good hands, I promise.
Sorry. I forgot why I came in here. We,
The sea shanty is over?
Oh, no, yeah, sea shanty's over. Land ho, etc.
Oh, why didn't I hear anybody say that? I feel like you were waiting for the opportunity to say just that.
Ian's face falls. She realizes she missed her chance.
Oh.
She realizes she will probably never be on another boat trip to unexplored land with a skeleton crew pretending to be a pirate and have the ability to yell land ho in full earnesty.
No, don't start thinking that way. I thought the same thing the first time I was in a situation like this, and here I am, again. On a on a pirated ship with a skeleton crew.
I'm gonna go outside and yell land ho really loud.
Go ahead. I'll listen for it.
Door opens, you hear a very muffled, "Ah, stop singing! Stop singing! I'm trying to yell!"